Are they broken?
In for another battery.
Oh my God!
Has lost a task.
Whoa! Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome back to Robot Wars. We're in the second wars, and we are now going to be doing today heats E and F. We had last time out one of the first views of one of the robots which would go on to become legendary in terms of Razor. So if you didn't see that last time out, then maybe go back and check that video out. But no, for now it's heats E and F.
With 4 qualifying heats completed, who'll join Mace, Mortis, Behemoth and Napalm in the first of our series semi-finals?
Well,
There's everything to fight for. There's everything to lose. There's everything on Robot Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man with a rapid-fire tongue, Craig Charles.
When I was a kid at school, swapping bubblegum and bodily noises behind the bike sheds, things were simple. We thought a Tamagotchi was a disease you caught on holiday. But times have changed. Long gone are the days of pea shooters and catapults. These days, no self-respecting school kid would leave home without a 3,000 revs per minute industrial chainsaw welded onto the back of a robot. These are the days of Robot Wars. And to prove it, 6 robotic bullies are going to fight for a place in our series semi-finals. Let's have a look at them.
Okay.
First, from Huddersfield, Spin Doctor.
Named by the university student team because it can spin on the spot. It took 4 months to build. The second lightest in the heat at 66.6 kilos. The main danger will come from the 20-inch rear chainsaw and snowplow.
From Norwich, Pain.
Tonight's slowest spot, the brainchild of 2 RAF pilots who built Pain from parts gleaned from an uncle's farm. The motors come from windscreen wipers. It has chainsaw-driven cutting blades, and the front spike can punch through a 4mm aluminium deck plate.
Not bad.
From Bromley in Kent, Kilotron.
Seeded 4th for this series, grand finalist from First Wars, driven by an aircraft fitter and an engineer. The pickaxe is the same as last year. The shell is orange, not pink this time round.
That was
made
it.
of a modified wheelie bin lid.
From Bournemouth, Technophobic.
It took just 4 working weeks to build out of bits and bobs from around the workshop. It cost up to £1,000. A lawnmower engine drives 2 motors. It's the heaviest in the heat. The 9-inch steel cutting disc weapon could look a little flimsy if Sir Kilolot's about.
From Darwin in Lancashire, Shumi.
Looks like a black coffin lid to bring doom and gloom to opponents. Engineer Pocock and fitter Turnbull are Formula 1 fans. That's why they've named Shumi after the great Michael Schumacher. It's nippy at 30 miles an hour.
Okay.
From Bicester in Oxfordshire, Aurak.
Peter Reynolds has built a kit car before. This looks like a kit cart, but the 2 12-inch hardened steel front chisels and 9-inch cutting disc, powered by 2 electric car window motors, could make Aurak more than a bit part player. Back to you, Craig.
There's a time for living, there's a time for loving, there's a time for showing off your oh-so-impressive statistics. But now it's crunch time. In the face of our 3 rounds, the gauntlet.
This is the gauntlet, time to run that perilous journey down to the end zone. But this week, we've added to the fun by adding a medieval pendulum with spikes designed to impale any robot that lingers too long about its task. Also, to add to your entertainment and with a point to make with his pickaxe, it's Shunt. With his arms open wide in welcome, there's Dead Metal. And always ready to play a few games or 2, especially with the odd small robots, a Kilolot.
Oh, don't put those fingers near those pincers.
Robot ears, stand by.
Right, come on, Kilotron.
First up, Kilotron. They've been in wars before. Activate. Kilotron just has 2.93 meters to beat to eliminate Barry. It's done that with that awful fluorescent pink and the dreadful pickaxe. Drivers Abdul and Richard with that sort of weaponry and colouring. I'd go and see a psychiatrist if I was you.
It's nice to see it's not pink anymore.
Yeah.
You like the pink?
I like pink. Oh.
Who bought the wrong colour?
I bought the wrong paint, so it went orange.
Oh, that one. Go on, Killertron.
1. Activate.
So Killertron moves slowly towards that seesaw ramp.
They've got rid of the bricks.
£300 it cost last year, £200 on top this year, and off the ramp and into trouble because Shunt is there.
Oh, go on!
Pickaxe to pickaxe, and look at it.
Yes!
Created here by Killertron.
Like, get out of my way!
Really getting stuck in. Look at this. Pick, pop,
Oh, no.
Here comes the circular saw, though. Danger here for Killertron, slicing down through that wheelie bin lid.
Oh,
That's the dead metal camera we've been seeing. With the rhythm of a metronome. Killertron, has it got far enough down the course? Will it survive this sustained
surely.
damage? Batter.
although, again, without having the bricks there, I think they need to be more consistent. Otherwise, it's not fair for all the players.
Well. It was more like the pickaxe challenge, wasn't it?
That was great fun.
It was a right good battle, wasn't it?
That was really great fun. I enjoyed that. I can't wait till next time.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Ian and Dan Abdul controlling the pickaxe.
Yeah, that may not be
Killertron,
enough.
that's tremendous, wasn't it?
In
10.3
theory.
metres, that's a good run.
Robot ears.
See, if the
Stand
bricks
by.
were there,
Shumi, driven by John Turnbull.
yeah.
Brute force and ignorance is how you've described your armoury.
right, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't think that's going to be enough for the gauntlet.
It has to be enough. It just has to be. That's all we've got.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
John
Just look,
Turnbull,
he just
guided
goes
by his
straight
captain, John
forward.
Pocock. Well, this
Ooh.
is a Formula One speedy start.
Oh.
Until then, it wasn't a chicane they hit. It
They're
was the
stuck
sensor
now.
battery switch on or off, or get it on and get moving.
Uh-oh.
Because Sir Killalot's behind you. As
Oh.
you get in a poke up the backside from him. And there's the pickaxe of Shunt. They can't get any grip. They're wedged in there between the seesaw and the awesome tank trap.
Oh,
Picked up, flicked over, Shumi. Plucked into the air.
oh, see.
Oh, and no further.
Shumi team, come to the podium. Well, my dad used to always say to me, too much speed, not enough haste. You came rattling out.
That was a plan.
Well, didn't it?
Yeah, it went really well, but like too much speed, you didn't have the control.
No.
Fell off the seesaw, and then
It went pear-shaped after that.
I don't know if you've done enough to get through. You might have done. You got fairly far.
Yeah,
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Great start by Shumi, then they faded. But 7.3
Okay.
metres
Killertron is
could
safe.
still be difficult to beat.
Robot ears. Stand by.
We are the Oracles, this is our robot Aurak. We have chisels at the front, wheelchair technology and a circular cutting disc at the rear.
Well, you don't do that right now, do you?
2, 1. Activate.
Aurak, driven by Peter Reynolds.
Oh,
Teammates Barry Davis and Jason Wright.
slow and steady.
He was once locked out of his flat in the pouring rain.
And now
Only wearing
go,
boxer
go.
shorts.
Oh.
Take on Shunt with boxer shorts on. And that's a great run by Aurak. They're through. Tremendous.
See, this is what I mean. No, there's no consistency with the gauntlets and the things like that. That's why I think people say that Series 3 is probably where it gets better, because then you got more consistency. Because this is the thing. If you think about like maybe Heat A, Heat B, you know, they had that wall of bricks. And so for those robots who didn't quite manage to get through because of the bricks and stuff, is that not a bit unfair to them? Because, you know, these guys are just going, let's go straight. That's all we need to do.
Stuff.
Come up to the podium. That was some fantastic roboteering. I mean, the way you gave the two house robots the slip there in the end to get into the end zone. How do you think it went for you?
We lost a bit of grip on the ramp, but we got past the house robots at the end, so
Yeah, I thought you didn't have enough power. Was it just the grip, was it?
grip, it was spinning on the wheels, so...
Well, you're through to the end zone, you're through to the next round. Well done, lads. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Fair play to them.
Tremendous run by Aurak, completing the course. Fastest so far, of course. Well done.
Pay's not like any other robot in Robot Wars. We've got this, our kinetic stabber. Goes from the horizontal up to about 80 degrees of elevation, squirt of oxygen, squirt of fuel, spark in the back, banag, hardened steel bolt, and it does this to anybody that happens to get in the way.
Oh,
Robot ears.
yeah,
Stand
not so
by.
good for the
Payne is
gauntlet.
next up. John Wick. There's a problem. They're
Oh,
calling for a second start.
we've had a complete nightmare. All our electronics died, so we bodged up something so we can at least drive around.
Yeah, we've lost the kinetic stabber, which was going to be our weapon, and unfortunately we're without it.
Have you got any help at all?
No, not at all. We've resigned ourselves to the do better next year suicide approach.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Here we go then. No, we don't. The pain in the main is heading down the drain, I think.
I mean, it's trying to
Can't
move.
get it started.
Oh yes, I can see what. Oh yes, I can see what's wrong in there. Yes, it's your.
The jobby.
Do what?
The dilithium crystal.
The thingamajiggy.
Unfortunately, I think. Yeah, the phaser gun is slightly loose. Oh well, we'll get it fixed in a moment.
You've got about 5 minutes to get it fixed. I think it's a call.
That's 5 moments.
The RAF pilots can't get off the ground for now.
Robot ears
So
stand
they're going to have a
And
third
while they're being
attempt?
given another chance, this is technophobic.
The robot's driven by a petrol motor. This drives a hydraulic pump split between 2 sets of valves driving hydraulic motors. The wheels are chained together in pairs. This gives us good power and good turning ability.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Mark Green, Mike Allen and David Hayward all work together with an
Oop,
engineering
spikes.
plant. That's a good run at the start, beyond the
There you
spikes
go.
and up over the seesaw, already into dead metal. This will test the frame of technophobic. Oh, but the cutting disc doesn't seem to be working. In comes Shunt with a pickaxe. But dead metal seems to have a problem there with the cutting disc.
Oh.
Look at that, slicing through the shell of technophobic.
Oh,
Can it
damn.
withstand the pressure? Still motoring though. This is a good run into dead metal, but that's a tremendous run by technophobic.
Good
to get
effort.
that far.
That took some damage.
Look at the pickaxe problem. But no cutting disc. Good run
See,
though
even
by
the house
technophobic,
robots have
11.3
issues.
meters. That puts them second so far.
There's still one robot that we may not see in the gauntlet at all. They've been off, on briefly, but straight back off again, and they're still not ready to go back on. The pain team might not make it into the arena at all.
I mean,
Robot ears
sticky
stand
tape.
by.
So Spin Doctor comes to the starting grid.
Could you fit through half the parts in there?
We're a bit limited on which way we can go. We think we're going to have to take on the big boy at the end.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Peter and Phil Duncanson cousins and Martin Griffin make
Oh.
up the team.
This took
Here's
already.
the steering
Oh, no.
problem. Which way should we go, lads? I'll tell you what, let's go back into the starting rig. Let's go home. No, let's go home. Let's take on the ram rig.
We're going backwards.
We'll have to get past that. Not this way. Circular saws lie here, down just out of the bottom of your picture. Are they going to get you? I think probably yes. This is called Circular Lot. He's a nice chap. He'll rip you apart, shoot you, spit you out.
I mean, he's just trying to
and
push him.
whatever's left goes to the circular saws. Oh, boys, not too far. Time's running out.
Oh, they got forward a little bit. Now they're relying on pain.
Yeah, actually.
It was like drink driving, that was. He seemed to get a bit confused. He didn't seem to know quite which.
It was really dodgy on the controls, and we're just too wide. We can't fit down there, and we were very limited in what we could do, really.
All right, guys, I don't know if you've done enough to qualify for the next round, but give them a round of applause.
Peter Duncanson says he likes walking his dog. Stick to it, Peter. Only 3.8 metres the worst so far. You'll have to
But
rely on
it may
pain
be
and
enough.
not making it.
I'm gutted, I think that sums it up. But hopefully, you never know, someone else might win. A bigger boob than we've got.
They have! Payne made the boob! They've had to retire, and that means Spin Doctor goes through. Just Payne out.
It's the Glom twins. So you had to retire. What forced you finally?
Lack of motion was a bit of a major factor, to be honest. In fact, lack of anything. It's yeah, we've lost all the electrics. We've been trying to patch it together. It's not working, so that's it. We can't.
Shame
even
they
go
couldn't
out there
do that
and
with
get
the
torn apart.
ineligible
That's been a
robots
bit
in the
of a pain,
first
hasn't
war.
it?
Yeah, you should be on the radio with jokes like that. Or telly.
Now, you show an Englishman a queue and he'll stand in it. Save him cold soup and he'll never complain, unless it's gazpacho. But threaten his
Yes,
home
on
and
a
expect
river.
to be on the receiving end of a very large bat. Now, in King of the Castle, each of our competing robots is going to try and defend his castle against attack from the house robots. Whoever puts up the worst performance will be evicted from the competition. Now, Dead Metal and Shunt are going to attempt a forced entry, and Kilotron's in the middle, home alone. And I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. Let the trials begin.
I don't understand the rules of this one.
Robot ears, stand by.
Richard Broad with Kilotron.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
He's an aircraft fitter by trade. You want to fly around that ring, though. There's the pickaxe. To counter Dead Metal's grinding wheel, and the pincers forcing him back and back. Good spin. Kilotron
So it is.
powering down to stay in that ring.
Oh, so it's just going to be kind of a bit like.
Well, they're avoiding damage at the moment. There's a little bit of damage, though,
Oh.
on Kilotron. And the pickaxe of Shunt comes in.
Oh.
Kilotron flicked up towards the edge of the circle. But digging in, clinging on here to Dead Metal to save himself as time ticks, ticks, ticks down. I think they're going to survive.
So
Kilotron surviving.
they just have to survive. So it's just like the.
Well, how do you think that went?
Was it just a
That was so
variation of the
scary.
sumo
But,
wrestling one?
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you gave a good account of yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, it was more driving the pickaxe, but
Well, do you think you're going to make it through to the next round?
I think so. I think we will.
What were you saying?
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Ooh,
ladies and
bite
gentlemen,
it off.
give them a round of applause. It was a piece of cake. It was a piece of cake with nuts in, I'll tell you that.
And house robots love that in their diet. Kilotron surviving, though, staying on long enough.
3.
I think Spin Doctor might actually do quite well in this one. Aurak.
Driver Peter Reynolds with Aurak, and they've
I
Tilda
have a-
here,
have a worried
substitute
feeling.
for Dead Metal.
Oh!
Shunt might have a problem as well. Triple driving. Tilda, Tusk.
Oh, it's different.
Aurak.
I didn't even
Spins
realise.
him around. Some dreadful dance by Matilda. What goes through her brain? They want Aurak gone. Matilda has a gleam in her eyes. Drags Aurak towards oblivion.
I mean-
clinging on just, but gone.
Matilda is delighted. Look at Matilda. All right, boys. Come up to the podium.
Chill out.
Well, it feels as though you built it with a high centre of gravity, and she could just get in and flip you over. It looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll try better next time, I think.
How do you think it went for you? I mean, do you expect it to be bashed or?
Average, we're pretty light, so we can move us around pretty easily.
Yeah, never mind, lads. I don't know if you've done enough to get through. We'll have to wait and see. Give them a round of applause.
Aurak waltzing its way to 28.95 seconds
better
with
than I
Matilda.
thought.
Could be enough.
3.
Especially as Kilotron seems to be about, 35 seconds or so.
Shumi will use its pace to get away from
Oh.
Shunt and Matilda. Oh, it's gone too far towards the edge of the ring.
Oh.
Shumi, that's suicide. Tilda's in there. It'll
Oh.
nudge. It's suicide from Shumi.
Oh my god.
Disastrous. Shot its bolt too early. And drove itself off the edge.
Oh dear.
Only 9.4 seconds for Shumi.
Oh dear.
Ooh, not enough, surely.
Aurak is surprising me, I'll give it that. Right. This one could do well.
Doctor. Oh, spinning.
Oh.
Literally in that centre circle.
Oh.
Matilda doesn't know what to do.
That's quite.
Here at the bottom of your picture.
That's
What
ingenious.
can the house robots do?
And it's already safe.
Oh!
Oh!
Matilda's in problems here from Spin Doctor. Oh,
Oh!
Matilda! The tusk's raised in anger. In
Are those
frustration,
broken?
In for another battering.
Oh my god!
Matilda's lost her tusk. She's
Whoa!
helpless.
Oh my god!
History is made. The titanium tusk is battered and broken and off. A visit to the dentist needed.
Wow!
Spin Doctor go through.
I mean, I thought it could do well. I was
Tremendous
not
stuff.
expecting that.
Survived and did damage.
Wow!
Well. I mean, such an unusual design. It just spins around.
Well, it does all this stuff as well, but that's just the most effective way of dealing with this particular configuration.
I mean, very effective. Matilda's had some serious damage done to it. Well done, you're through to the next round.
Damn.
Give them a round of applause.
I mean,
Spin Doctor strongest so far, and this is a lovely sight coming up. If
Very
you ever had
good.
a date with Matilda, ha ha ha. Go to the dentist, Tilda, and get it fixed. Don't fuss. There you are, Spin Doctor top. Technophobic to come. Shumi looks in danger.
although, I don't know.
Only technophobic to come.
Flying knives, lifter on the front, arms, body.
You can going to need every bit of it when those robots come for you.
I know this now.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
82.2 kilos, again attacking Matilda. She's been to
5,
the
6,
ortho
7,
robotics.
8, 9. Right.
Got those
It
tusks
survived.
back. The cutting blade's not really effective. That's a good surge, though. Avoiding Matilda and shut. Trying to pressurize Technophobic, lifting Technophobic. Matilda now, of course, is furious.
Matilda
Who's
has
wanting to get on the
been...
wrong side of Matilda, but this is a good
Yes.
run by Technophobic. Staying on in there, holding on in there, flipped up, shunt comes in, and finally going over the edge.
Hey, good job.
Technophobic. Come up onto the podium. Well, guys, how do you think that went?
Well, I thought. We got one off.
Yeah, you took one down. You definitely took one with you.
One's all right.
And you hung on for quite a while as well, didn't you?
Yeah, gave him a good run.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
Oh, but look at Matilda. Almost feel sorry for her.
Again.
Matilda won't be waltzing for a while.
Did I see a glycerine tear from that eye? Anyway, Technophobic are through, 35.95 seconds. Shumi, though, they're out.
I mean, poor
Apparently, they're
performance.
wrenching a tyre from Matilda's behind. How do you feel about that?
Very good.
Made
yes.
up.
Yes, made up for the last one. Very pleased. Very pleased indeed.
There's a horrendous stench of petrol coming from here, isn't there?
Dave. That's me.
So the story from the pits is that sadly, Shumi is out. How do you feel, guys?
Not too disappointed, so we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, John?
Not so bad, not so bad. But I think the challenge we got here in the first place.
In a world where money talks, it's nice to know that brute strength and ignorance talks even louder. Now, our 4 surviving robots have been randomly drawn in battle against each other. The winners will then fight for a place in our series semi-finals. Now, to win, all you've got to do is completely obliterate the opponent, or at least immobilise them. Now, if there's no clear-cut winner, a decision will be made by our panel of judges. They'll be looking at style, control, damage, and aggression. It's the usual panel of judges. So, hey, come on, put them up, put them up!
The first semi-final, Kilotron against Aurak.
I'm going with
Are you worried about
Kilotron.
facing that axe?
I don't see it being
You can get you
that
from any angle
much of a
We're quite
threat.
agile. I think we can avoid it.
And what are you going to get him back with?
The cutter on the back and go for the wheels with the chisels.
What's this made of?
It's actually a wheelie bin lid. Impact plastic. Very strong.
Well known
Yeah.
for being good against angle grinders. Lids.
3, 2, 1.
Activate!
Kilotron seeded 4th for Robot Wars, the favourite for this semi-final, against the lighter and slower Aurak.
I mean,
A
see,
bump for Kilotron. As the pickaxe came down, they'll avoid the PPZ, of course, because our house robots patrol in there. Aurak seems spiked. Can Peter Reynolds drive him off those spikes? I don't think so.
Oh.
It looks to me as if
Chains
the
them
chain's
off.
gone. The drive chain's gone. In comes Sergeant Bash with the
Oh, there we
Now
go.
we're really in trouble. From the pickaxe of Kilotron. Also Matilda in there. Char-broiled Aurak. Up in flames.
Can't get
Up
his
in
axe
smoke,
out.
the hopes and dreams.
Oh, there we go.
A horrible smell fills the arena. The stench of defeat and despondency.
Maybe get your
Another
robot
hack
out
with
of the
pickaxe.
fire.
Look at the holes. Not wholesome fun for Aurak. And they know they're beaten.
Kilotron, come on to the podium! Well, mate, it all seems to go seriously wrong.
Something went. Not sure what. We've had a blowout somewhere.
Yeah, he's still on fire now. Have you enjoyed it on Robot Wars?
Brilliant. We'll be back next year.
You'll be back next
Good.
year, never mind, lads. Well,
That's great. We had a little bit of interference on the controls here for some reason.
The pickaxe has just activated on its own. I was thinking, what the...
I thought it was quite a brave manoeuvre when you drove yourself over the flames as well as Aurak.
I was trying to pull him off, but we just didn't have the go to do it, and he was well stuck on the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
Right, the other
Finalists from
one,
the last
though.
series looks strong. Kilotron.
Talk me through it.
No tyres left. I don't know what went wrong with it. It just stopped working for some reason. I don't know why. We'll have to have a look later on, but it's completely burnt. It's toast.
Smell that burning rubber.
Because of this, we know what went wrong. The drive chain broke, immobilised and out.
Right, you know what? I'm going for Spin Doctor.
Against Spin Doctor.
It
So
looks
how do these
impressive.
work? Just as you spin, they fly around and whack them.
Make
It's not
a big
too
dip.
complicated, is it?
No.
It's all about speed.
Yeah.
It's all about speed. We're very quick off the marks.
We've modified our weapons and taken
So you're
some
going to
off.
go as speed as you can at the very beginning.
We've got to catch them before they start spinning.
Right.
See, I love it when we know the plan, because it never goes to plan. We can watch and go, I knew it wouldn't work.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Here we go. I was all spinning.
Flails on the Spin Doctor are a modification.
There we go.
And tonight here they flail. Technophobic, quite wise to dance away. Don't forget, style and control important with the judges, and damage inflicted on your opponent and aggression.
But
Again, Spin Doctor rotates.
I mean, it's hitting. Is
That's
it
zero
all
turning
damage?
circle. Can get up to speeds of 17 miles an hour. In comes Technophobic, by far the heavier of the two.
Who would you rather fight against, the Spin Doctor or Technophobic?
Yeah, definitely technophobic. I think. Although I don't think any of them would prove too much of a problem.
Spin Doctor just slowing there a little. Technophobic moving comfortably. But I think they've got a problem. I think
Oh,
there's a
no.
liquid flame underneath Technophobic. There's
Oh.
a problem there. You can see the sparks. For Technophobic, that flame will not help. They're in problems here. Spin Doctor's immobilised, it seems, but Technophobic's on fire.
Oh.
The PA announcer's calling for the fire brigade to put it out. One robot on fire and the other immobilised. Who will the judges go for here?
Interesting.
Key moments. Technophobic getting under Spin Doctor. There goes the flail. This is the most dangerous tactic it has, but very, very even at the end, of course.
The judge's decision's just come in, and it's gone to Technophobic because of aggression and damage. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Controversial.
How bad was that fire?
It's nothing. It's just a little bit of plastic.
That was it?
That was it. That's the only thing that was
hold
on
on.
fire.
What is this the lid to, though?
The petrol tank.
Oops.
The final. Killertron the favourite against Technophobic. And can the underdog upset the apple cart and beat Killertron?
Can you win a final of Robot Wars?
We could try.
3,
Alright.
2.
Is it going to go literally on fire? That'd be quite fun if it does.
What tactics will they use? They're heavier than Killertron.
That's
Killertron is
not-
the faster
not
and
moving.
has the deadly weapon. Good style, though, by
What?
Technophobic. Avoiding Richard Broad and that killer pickaxe
Hiya!
coming in again. Once again, they've avoided the blow. Oh, but run into dead metal, very nearly. Still, Killertron can't get in the blow. Wildly swinging through the air. Now Technophobic's made itself slightly vulnerable.
Because where's
Killertron backs away.
where's the
for a
weapon?
surge.
The Technophobic, I can't see one.
half-hearted.
other than
Run
the
at
spike?
Killertron, pushing him back and back and back. Oh, back
Oh.
towards the pit.
Oh!
Technophobic. I hope it's not claustrophobic or arachnophobic. There are spiders down there. It's dark, it's gloomy, and you're going down. Killertron the winner.
There we go.
Technophobic. Total
Is that the
penetrated.
first pit eliminations in a battle? That might be.
Is Killertron, yes! Took the podium first! Come on up to the podium! Well, you guys, you were in the final of the last war, weren't you?
Yeah, we sure were.
How do you think that one went for you?
Oh, that was brilliant. We really enjoyed that, and that went swell. It went just our way.
I heard you saying push them into the pit.
That's right, yeah. Push, keep pushing it.
Just push.
What's wrong with your axe?
Well, one way it'll work, and the other way it won't. I think it's out of alignment.
Well, you can modify it for the next fight. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Well, we break health and safety laws. We're on fire. We're Robot Wars. Good night.
There we go.
How was that for you then, Ken?
Pitiful.
Pitiful. Nice. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Right. Obviously, we are going to be doing the next episode, obviously, which is Heat F, and I will obviously play that in just a minute. We will obviously move on to that. Obviously, before we do that, we do obviously just briefly need to touch on that one. Shame that Payne didn't really get started. I mean, had that one got through to a battle stage, it would have been interesting to see how it would have fared up. I do think, generally speaking, the best robot did end up winning with that one. I think I mean, you'll have to let me know your viewpoints. Was the Spin Doctor technophobic thing, was that controversial or not? I mean, if they're saying that they awarded it on damage and on aggression, from what I saw of that, it didn't appear that technophobic really made an effort of being, aggressive. It was doing a little bit of driving towards it, but I wouldn't call it aggressive. I would argue that maybe technophobic was more aggressive by spinning, going, "Come near me, I'll knock you off." But I think that the flail thing, that didn't really work in its favour, because I think the angle of it, and it was sort of slide in, because it was attached near the top, I think in reality, almost like the flails need to be longer, so they come out further beyond the base. I think that's probably where, maybe that damage aspect didn't really do that much in comparison. Although, Matilda got a rollicking, didn't she? With getting one of her tusks knocked off, which, I mean, either the King of the Hill thing that she did afterwards, where she seemingly was fixed, either that was filmed before issue with Spin Doctor, or they somehow managed to fix it very quickly from the looks of this on there, or maybe it's just a way of just going, we'll just place a new one on there, because it looked like it completely broke off. But I don't know, we'll have to see, won't we? But we are going to move on to Heat F now.
Last week, Killertron left his mark on Robot Wars by smashing his way into the series semi-finals, alongside Behemoth, Mortis, Mace, and Napalm, who will join them as we get into gear for even more carnage.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who thought Apocalypse Now was a compilation album, Craig Charles.
Mary Shelley once wrote about a Dr. Frankenstein, a doctor who dreamed of creating the perfect man. The man with the strength of 10 good blacksmiths, and he put the toilet seat down after using it. Dr. Frankenstein raided the graveyards for body parts and put enough electricity up his jack point to light the Blackpool illuminations. But alas, Dr. Frankenstein's monster had two major flaws. One, he looked like a badly sewn together dead person. And two, he still didn't leave the seat down. 200 years later, and people are still trying to animate lifeless objects with electricity. We call it Robot Wars. And to prove it, here's 6 mechanical monsters.
Okay, what we got?
First, from Newport, Disruptor.
A 4-wheel drive machine with a 25cc petrol engine for the weaponry, a 9-inch circular saw on a movable arm. At 82.1 kilos, it's the heaviest bot in the field. Captain Anthony Lockwood once built a hang glider out of scaffolding and tarpaulin and made his sister test it.
From Romford, Corporal Punishment.
4 12-volt batteries power the electric motor, a 2-wheel drive with a 0 turning circle. Designer builder Adam Clark had Vector of Armageddon in the first wars, which got stuck early on. The front lifting scoop will double as a ramming device. It only costs £50 to build.
From Cumbran, Panic Attack.
Come into my parlour, says the spider to the flying machines all around it.
I recognise this one.
Steel spikes can ram and lift a ton in weight. The 4-wheel drive gives it a 0-degree turning circle. The shell's aluminium. The spiders were designed by a Year 7 pupil.
From Cranfield University,
Ron. It took 10 weeks to build this war machine. Its 4 drills, 300mm circular saw and 4 saw cutters look menacing. It's even drilled a hole in a fridge door in training. The motors from a Kawasaki motorcycle can generate 9 miles an hour, and it certainly do run, Ron. Do run, Ron.
From Farnborough, Whirling Dervish.
This may look like an old car tyre, and it is. An off-wheel tyre turned inside out with a bandsaw blade at the base. They used a plasma jet to cut the components, 6 wheelchair motors for the drive, up to 5 miles an hour.
I
The
like it.
rotating blade weapon looks like a food mixer.
From Dunstable in Hertfordshire, the Parthian Shots.
Cost them £400 to build on a basic tank configuration, powered by 2 starter motors from a scrapyard. The frame comes from the bracing from some benches thrown out at work. Look out for the front and rear spikes. Let's go back to the man at the top, Craig.
You've got to be cruel to be kind. So when one robot gets cruelly eliminated after the gauntlet, I hope he appreciates our overwhelming kindness.
This is the gauntlet. As ever, each robot has to get down to that end zone in as fast a time as possible. There are 3 horrendously difficult courses to choose from. There are 3 horrendously fierce house robots defending those courses. Let's hope they make it to the end zone.
Okay, call Panic Attack.
Captain Kim Davis, Kevin Pritchard and Lee Wickham with Panic Attack.
Panic Attack has a top speed of 10 miles an hour. We have some pretty flashing lights and some wicked falls.
Whoa!
3.
The noise on that.
2. 1. Activate.
And there's an extra trap in the waiting here for our competitors. The ram rig just in front of the seesaw. So Killer Lock there at the top of the picture. Panic Attack nervy as the ram rig squeezes in.
Alright, there we go.
Onto the seesaw. Has it got enough power?
Oh.
Killer Lock coming in, but holding the seesaw down. Oh, that's demonic.
Oh.
That's Evil Knievel.
Wow.
Panic Attack. But Dead Metal's waiting. And in comes Shunt as well with a deadly axe. Piercing and punctuating and puncturing. That's Spider of Panic Attack. What are they going to do now?
He's giving it a new smile.
Oh, that is the eye of the Spidey. And this looks deadly.
Oh, damn.
Stopped. No wonder Shunt's happy. And that was the tactic used by Killalot to hold the seesaw down. Had to fly through the air and then in trouble. But not a bad run, 10.8 meters.
See, don't be slow.
But machine guns.
That looked very painful, right in the technical bits, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit nasty, isn't it?
It's all very well been called Panic Attack. The thing is, you shouldn't panic when you're halfway across that seesaw and just throw yourself off the
There was a robot underneath it. It wasn't going to go down, so it was either go back or try and jump over them. That's what.
Look what was behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robot ears, stand by.
Didn't do too badly.
Corporal Punishment with Adam Clark, once a weirdy beardy who's been here before with a featherweight.
Oh, that
Stuck
one.
on that second ramp. Only a ground clearance of 1 millimetre, and I think that's costing him here.
You haven't got much clearance on this, so is that going to make the ramp difficult?
After the last war, we don't do ramps.
And also, it's quite wide, so is that going to make the ram rig difficult?
It could be, I think, yeah, but we'll see how we squeeze through there.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
He once built an armadillo for his brother and niece, so he's used to building things with protection. Enough protection.
Nice!
Circular saws, I wonder.
Speedy.
Oh, this is a good run, though.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Until Dead Metal comes in and pushes.
Damn!
Back
Oh!
onto the ram rig, but this is a good surge of power.
Wow.
Great run. Well done,
Much
Adam
better.
Come up to the podium. You were in the last war, weren't you, with a featherweight robot?
Yeah, I was, but then I shaved the beard off from the embarrassment.
Well, you've got a heavyweight now.
Yeah.
How'd you find the difference?
The engineering's a bit easier because you can be a bit more lardy with the components you can choose. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, you can have a lot more power. So,
You did amazingly well.
yeah,
I
worked
mean,
so well.
You bashed right the way through, bashed everything apart, and you're through to the end zone.
Yep.
See you in the next round.
Thank you very much.
Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good job. Very good
Good
job.
run by Corporal Punishment and through, completing the course.
Robot ears, stand by.
Next up, Ron,
Do
driven
run,
by
run,
Johnny
run,
Conamu,
do
a
run,
research
run.
student.
This is Robot Ron, powered by Eurofighter batteries. It's got a titanium lid, and it goes like this.
It goes to run,
3,
run.
2,
To do run, run.
activate.
Team captain Colin Offer there once built a wall climbing sucker robot.
Oh! I don't know them spikes.
Spikes away. Good turn. This is a nippy little robot.
Oh!
Change of tactics.
You naughty bugger.
The seesaw over, moving it. Difficult here for Ron to traverse with Sir Killalot right behind. Hitting it down. It's lost its way, it's lost its bearing.
It's still there.
Pushed it in under.
Which way are you going to go? You're driving, aren't you?
Hopefully from the middle side, yes. We'll do our very best.
Hopefully.
It's a well-designed robot, so...
So shiny, you don't want to get a scratch on him.
It's supposed to be from my PhD as well, so I hope the main robots will not crash into it.
John works with Colin and Chris as a research student. We need to do research on punishment taken.
He's like, come on, move! Just move!
From Shunt to the top of your picture and Dev Metal in there as well. And still, Shunt's deadly blade slices in. It's going nowhere here, Ron should be called ROB, relies on batteries.
It's going wrong.
Running out, they say. They look in agony.
But, close to the end.
Relief at the end of it all.
The Ron team, come to the podium. Well, the Ron did not Ron.
Well, almost.
But you took a hell of a bashing from Shunt.
We did our best. We were very close. Things are still moving, you can see there.
Yeah.
So it has a mind of its own now.
I think you got far enough to make it into the next round.
Well, I hope so. Thank you very much.
It still works. Thanks very much.
We'll see you there, lads.
Well, here's confirmation. Ron has done enough. 11.6 metres ahead of Panic Attack. Parthian Shot should be next up, but have a look at this.
This is Neil. Now, the test area is miles away from the arena. What are you still doing here?
Well, we've only just finished building the robot. Of course, a bit of a test run. We don't know how things are going to handle, and it didn't power up. The micro's completely no voltage on it at all, basically. So it's a bit of a mad panic.
Robot ears, stand by.
A disruption to our schedule. Disruptor takes centre stage.
It's powered by 5 electric motors and a 25cc petrol engine, which powers the main weapon, the circular saw.
That looks that could be dangerous.
2, 1, activate.
And in training, Anthony Lockwood drove this into his radiator and burst the pipes. Disruptor. There's that tactic again, look. Moving the seesaw away. This is Dead Metal's brain coming into play. This is Disruptor's circular saw taking on Killalot, and that's an unwise move. And Killalot looks mean and menacing. There's the kill cam coming in to try and claw Disruptor into the air and doing so. The lance piercing the undershell and taking a hold. Disruptor's going nowhere here, nowhere fast. The circular saw grinds to a halt. This is a disastrous run. Despondency and gloom. They loved it. The saw against Killalot. Don't try that, because he'll go for revenge, and did, and got it.
It looks like it's
Disruptor
dripping
only
underneath.
5.5 metres. Again, next should be Parthian Shot. Time is running out, boys.
Guys, how's it going? Race against time at the moment?
Well, we found out what the problem was because we hadn't protected that properly when we were doing the welding.
Protected what? All this...
All the electronics.
Yeah.
We had a weld spot that jumped on and shorted one of our boards.
Sorry, can I try this?
Yep. No, other one.
Do I need to stand back while you try that?
Oh, you haven't connected the battery, have you?
Robot ears, stand by.
So, next
we're going to have another retirement.
It's a very simple two-wheel chassis and an independently controlled, centrally mounted weapon motor. When we turn that on, these clubs rotate at up to 450 RPM in this direction, and the shell and the bandsaw blade rotate in the opposite direction.
3.
Interesting.
2.
It's a very nicely designed robot.
Activate.
Spinning demon.
Are they gonna
attacks the
gauntlet
against the ram rig? Doesn't look too steady on those wheels, does it? Really? Now taking on the speed. It wasn't too steady on the wheels.
Whoops! Oh God!
Flailing
Take off Killalot.
of metal weigh 4 kilos each, but no match for Killalot.
You're coming back to me. It's that Scorpion. Get over here!
And whirl. But against Sir Killalot, that's feeble, but Sir Killalot's dragging him the wrong way. In other words, further down the course. Surely there'll be some sort of steward's inquiry for the other teams because they're gaining yardage. Or is there some sort of rhyme and reason to the robot madness? Is he dragging Martin Davis to the kill from Shunt?
Again, controversial.
Damage sustained.
Davis team, go to the podium. Guys, what went wrong?
Well, the problem with that design is that it's very hard for us to see what's the front of the robot. And just fell off the side of the ramp there, and from there, we're in trouble.
Yeah, but you designed it. Why is on the robot? You don't know where the front is.
Well, once we were on the flat, we were okay, and we thought we could get out of any situation by being round, but just didn't work.
Well, it was called a whale and Davis. It didn't whale very davishly.
It should be okay. It bounces quite well.
Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
It was round, it took a right old pound. Oh, look, it seems as if it's on fire.
Oh, God.
Helped out by Killalot, it's through with 9.5
Disruptor may have an argument about that
State of
one.
this. That's coming apart there. I think I've just tipped it over as well.
The weld snapped off on the mounting for this, but we can fix that. We were lucky to be carried down the course, I think. We got further than we should have done.
Well, let's see if the Parthian shot team can make the starting rap. Time ticks down.
Parthian shot. Your time is up.
You know you're busy welding. I've got some bad news to deliver. Yeah. The powers that be have decided you have definitely run out of time.
That's a shame, because we just got it going.
Literally, you just got it going.
Yeah, just got it going.
Yeah, it wouldn't be very manoeuvrable, but all we've got to do is get more than 3.8 metres, as far as I'm aware.
And there's absolutely nothing we can do about this. They've just got it going. No?
Just got to go forward more than 3.8 metres.
Oh,
3.8?
sorry, guys.
Oh, hell, never mind.
Get the top on, let's see what it would have looked like.
And essentially, that was our one weapon. It's not on properly, but
Well, that was the plan.
that was the plan. more or less.
Unfortunately, things don't always go to plan on Robot Wars.
Actually,
No, they
boys,
don't.
The target was 5.5 metres, no matter. The Parthian shot, a passing shot.
Disruptor are
Another will be eliminated.
breathing a sigh of
The
relief.
trials. Now, when you think of sumo, you think of the honour, the tradition, the slapping of talcum powder onto oriental backsides. But this sumo isn't about overgrown men wearing nappies. It's about nothing plump, rotund, or portly. It's about lean, mean, fighting machines trying to bash each other's brains in. Each of our competing robots will go head-to-head with the house robot. The one that lasts the least amount of time before being pushed over the edge will be chopped up into sushi. Panic Attack's up first, and he'll be grappling with Shunt. So let's slap the fat and let the trials begin.
So it's basically like a shorter, different version of
Why the spider?
compared to last week.
My name's
King of
Panic
the
Attack, and
King of the
we
Hill.
ran a competition
Last
in
week,
my
last episode.
school where I work, and the year 7 pupil came up with the design because when she thought about panicking, she thought of spiders, so that's the design she did.
So what's her name and how old is she?
She's Leanne King, and she's in year 7 in Fontanham School.
Hello, well done. You'll see it get trashed.
I don't think so.
3, 2, 1.
That should be nearly 40s now.
Kim Davis, the driver,
Whoa,
wants
whoa,
to be an F-15
whoa.
fighter pilot. Here he comes in for the kill. Bandits, tally-ho!
Oh!
Comes Shunt to try and spin it away.
Nice. Oh!
Shunt goes instead!
Get him! Get him!
Excellent. He gave us one in the eye last round. This time he took it, big time.
Well done, lads. It looks like you're through to the next round.
I thought maybe that might lift it up and push
Shunting
off.
the house robot off, victorious, and through, surely.
Nice.
3, 2, 1.
This one I don't think is going to do too well.
Whirling Dervish team spinning those 4-pound lumps of metal
It's
against
better than I
Shunt,
thought.
crashing against the snowplow. Wheels
Oh,
away, very nearly off the sumo table and into oblivion. That was dangerous. Lasting the distance here almost again. The circular sortie couldn't bite into the track.
26 is better than I thought.
They tried to gain grip, but tumbled away. Tired-looking robot. 20.27 seconds, though, should still be good enough.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Okay, what we got here? Oh!
Veteran Adam Clark takes on Shunt again. Listen to the screech of the tyres there. They want him out.
Oh,
look at the
I
smoke
like
from
that.
the tyres, gaining grip, gaining
Whoa,
purchase. Shunt wheels.
Oh
and
my
turns
God.
and topbles again.
Corporal punishment.
And the little dance of delight for corporal punishment.
Victory dance from you there. How do you feel about that?
It's not my problem now, is it?
You think it was going to go so well for you?
No, I thought it was going to go a bit worse, actually, but managed to do a bit of manoeuvring and seemed to do the trick.
All that hard work for about 8-10 seconds.
Excellent, isn't it?
Not bad. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause.
The best sumo performance so far from Corporal Punishment, but one wonders how much punishment Shunt can take now, having been tipped off twice.
3, 2, 1.
We're going again.
Disruptor takes on Shunt. We're going to study the house robot here. Circular saw.
I mean, it's looking heavy.
No difference at the moment.
Not
Shunt
really able to move.
Sluggish here. A meeting of robot minds. Energy and power.
It's nearly there.
Disruptor holding on. This is some sort
It's
of
through.
deadly, demonic dance between the two. Shunt comes in to try and push it away. It's a good long run though by Disruptor. Heaving back.
Good job.
Well done.
Survived.
Well, it looked like you were just doing one majestic slow dance for the whole of the time.
Exciting, but we stayed on.
It wasn't very exciting, but you had your circular saw going, but you couldn't seem to get anywhere near Shunt with it.
Doesn't go sideways.
Ah, well, the next one might, mightn't it?
Yeah, the next one probably will.
Give them a round of applause.
One on the
ladies and
front,
gentlemen.
one on the back. So an up, down, and a sidey-sidey.
Disruptor holding on with Shunt and surviving and through.
Oh, Ron.
So why are you sitting waiting then to go on for the sumo? Are you working out tactics?
We don't really need to work out tactics now. Sumo's our sort of event. We've got a lot of torque and we think we can sit there better than most of the others.
And it's really important that you've put your stickers on to hide the damage that was inflicted. Plasters.
It's been bleeding a little bit and it covers the damage up nicely.
3, 2, 1.
Activate!
The Ron team plastered.
Whoa!
And doesn't it show?
Ron. Goodbye, Ron.
So did Shunt.
It was over pretty quickly.
I'm sorry about that.
Yes.
If we'd have made contact, we'd had a chance of pushing, but his blade just lifted us up.
He hit us too quick and pushed us straight away before we got any power on him.
I bet you're disappointed.
Well, we are, yes.
No.
We tried our best and we had good fun all the time.
Oh, Ron.
People.
Cheer them up, audience. Give them a round of applause.
Well done,
Very
Ron.
popular team. Pathetic attempt. Shunt back to his best. Ron out. 4.6 seconds only. Bye-bye.
You did all right, didn't you, guys?
Yeah,
Very
not
well.
bad at all.
Not bad at all. They're just dismantling, but sadly, lounging because you've got nothing else to do in this war of robot wars.
We don't have to rebuild it anymore, so take it easy.
Well, we've separated the men from the boys. The satchel-wearing robots are off crying to mummy, and we're left with the ones with beards and mortgages. Our 4 surviving robots have been randomly drawn in battle against each other. The winners will then fight for a place in our series semi-finals. All you need to win is bash the brains out of the other robot, or at least immobilise them. If there's no clear-cut winner, then a decision will be made by our panel of judges who'll be looking at style, control, damage, and aggression. Let's get stuck in.
The first
Right,
final.
Panic
Whirling
Attack
Dervish
should
against
win.
Panic Attack.
Whirling
Very
Dervish
different
just feels
robots
very
in the next battle.
clunky.
The Panic Attack team, what's going to be your technique?
Just go in there and push him around the ring if you can. Try and get him into a house robot and hope they deal with him.
So Whirling Dervish, it's not really in bits, is it? It's just
It's just been charged up. All we've got to do is put the lid on and it's all working.
good. So it's better than it looks. Tactics? Any?
Oh, we'll stand in the middle and whirl the whirling bits, I think.
3, 2, 1.
Obviously, there's low ground clearance, isn't there? The
Heavier but
Panic
smaller
Attack.
of the two.
Do you reckon they can
Avoid those
flip it?
flailing lumps of metal. Has to avoid the circular saw blade underneath.
Oh,
If
there we go.
gets up on top like that.
Flip it.
Flipped up by the 2 electrically operated lifting spikes, could be in danger.
There we go.
Has to avoid the PPZ, don't forget. The perimeter patrol zone guarded by our own house robots, choked and pulled and flipped, and now in comes Dead Metal with those
So
horrible
long,
pincers
farewell.
dragging it back in to the kill.
Back to the scrapyard that you go.
Burning rubber. In goes Dead Metal. He loves it. We all love it. And that's the crazy world of Robot Wars. And in comes Shunt. And there's the camera. And there's the pickaxe. And this looks deadly now for Whirling Dervish. Have they given up the ghost?
Oh.
Well, they seem to be fighting it back in to the kill. Move. And now in comes Dead Metal. He loves it. We all love it. And that's the crazy world of Robot Wars. And in comes Shunt. And there's the camera. And there's the pickaxe. And this looks deadly now for Whirling Dervish. Have they given up the ghost? Let's see what's happening to Panic Attack.
Oh!
Look at that damage caused to Sergeant Bash.
Nice. Oh, the kids, they're going to cry.
And Matilda may want revenge on behalf of the house robots. Good dodge by Panic Attack, but Bash looks in real trouble there. And I think Panic Attack has done enough, because the whirling dervish team have virtually retired, immobilised, and out, surely.
Well, lads, what went wrong there then?
Well, I think it's rather obvious we had the wrong way up, and I think we just had a retread on the tyre, but never mind.
Unlucky, lads. Panic Attack. Not only did you bash Whirling Dervish, you also bashed Sergeant Bash.
Yeah, well, we were after Shunt because we owed him, but he seemed to keep away from us.
Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
The boys from Wales are Welsh Dragons Panic Attack crew.
Welcome, heroes.
Some applause.
Everybody loved you. Not only did you have a good battle with the Whirling Dervish, but also you got your revenge, didn't you, on the house robots?
Oh, yes, we did. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
The second semi-final, corporal punishment against Disruptor.
They've worked together side by side
I don't
for the
know
whole
this
time,
one.
and now they've got to take each other on. Is that going to be difficult? Have you become mates?
Yeah, but it's not a problem when you get in the arena, is it? So
What's it going to be like?
I think there's going to be a lot of shoving going on because they're both quite powerful robots.
3.
This is probably the hardest one to call for me. I think. I kind of want corporal punishment to get it, but I feel the weapon just looks a bit better on the other one. So this is going to be tight.
2, 1, activate.
So will corporal punishment's lifting scoop come into play here against that deadly circular saw on the movable arm?
Is that going to work, though?
Disruptor. The toing and throwing going on.
I mean, it seems to stop every time they just collide.
With Masayo Kobayashi and Wayne Martin.
So it doesn't look like they're doing a lot, I'll be honest.
The saw on the movable arm driven by the petrol engine. Ran by corporal punishment.
It just sort of seems to be shoving another.
Evaluate aggression and style. Adam Clark, the 35-year-old designer driver of corporal punishment.
Come back.
Masayo saying, come on. If you fancy a bit, then take us on. Matilda awaits in the PPZ.
Oh, the blade's coming off, I think.
Oh, now there's a little bit of a bent, damaged prong on the front of the corporal punishment lifting scoop. And in comes Matilda with the circular saw to cause damage here on corporal punishment. And the house robots close in.
Yeah,
a lick of flame. The axe blade of Shunt, the chainsaw Matilda, and there waiting in the background was Bash as well. Not much damage, of course, on the aluminium shell though. Adam Clark, for some strange perverse reason, enjoying the damage and destruction to his own robot. Breaking away.
Still going though.
Time running out though. Has to come in here and do something spectacular to win this against Disruptor now. Cool. Mean, moody and menacing. Disruptor.
Yeah.
As if they could go through here.
Probably going to be Disruptor. But then a lot of damage was done by the house robots.
Good aggression then from corporal punishment. And again.
But the blade looked like that was wobbling.
There's the damage caused to corporal punishment. And that affected mobility.
Okay, I've just got the decision. It's a very, very, very close contest, but the winner is Disruptor!
Yeah, that's fair.
Waiting for the next one. Waiting for the next one. He must be terribly disappointed.
I can build something new for next year now.
You can build something new for next year. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
I look forward to see what it is.
See you in the next round, lads.
How did you feel that went?
I thought it was very, well, it obviously was very, very close, but I didn't know until he said that we weren't. I didn't know.
You didn't meter out the corporal punishment, you took it.
Yeah, we had a problem with the grills. Got bent underneath when we hit them too hard a few times, and only got reversed, and the only way reverse was into house robots, so
yeah,
that's all we could do.
So how did you feel about the judge's decision?
They're judges, aren't they, so their decision's final.
All Welsh final.
Come on, Panic
Attack against Disruptor.
I don't see Disruptor doing enough. I feel Panic Attack got it. I like those messages, that's quite good. And is that so sort of too low? There you go.
Center of gravity.
Nice underneath it, lift it up.
How low can the saw go?
That's the thing, I don't think it's low enough.
down to create damage there to Panic Attack. And I think the lifting spikes, made from hardened steel, 12 inches long, could cause problems here. Panic Attack trying to push Disruptor back towards that pit there,
Lift and push.
again,
Lift and
using
push.
the four-wheel drive towards the pit of oblivion. Disruptor on the edge here. They want the end. Down, out.
Two in a row.
Is nigh and comes for Disruptor. A spinning spider's web.
Panic Attack! Well, you've won your heat. You're through to the series semi-finals. How you feeling?
We're feeling great.
Tell me, what was your game plan on this game?
We wanted to get the spikes on the front up underneath his bodywork so he didn't have any traction at all, either then into the house robots or into the pit. Worked a treat.
You seemed to have some problems sort of lifting him up though, didn't you?
Well, we put the forks under, but it was nothing inside the bodywork to hold it there, so it was just going up. Couldn't pick him up at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Well, if you need the pulse in the hair restores, you're too old for Robot Wars. Good night.
And Craig, the lineup for our first series semi-final is complete. Napalm with the prongs. Mace with the waspish stripes and sting.
Okay.
Mortis with its punctuating pickaxe.
Oh, yeah, Mortis.
Behemoth's bulldozing bulldog spirit. Kilotron, pretty in pink, don't believe it. And tonight's winner, Panic Attack.
Okay.
We are getting sponsors per round for some people, but a lot of companies are giving us a donation for being in the competition.
So this means you've raised a huge amount for charity.
Well, we're going to raise a bit more when we go on.
Nice.
Fantastic, well done.
Very good. Okay, well there we go. That is that's the 2 episodes that we're doing. Obviously, this time out. We are definitely starting to see glimpses of the robots that, of course, do go on to become legends. I know Panic Attack definitely is one that I always sort of remember. I think when the designs are very distinctive, or you have a situation where the robots are just so lethal, something like Razor, which Razor's one of those actually, which is both iconic for its looks, because there's no really any other robot that comes close in terms of design, like in terms of how iconic it is, but also how lethal it is, because it's that's what everyone just loves to see, that Python just crushing it down. Oh, that was always so good. But yeah, like I said, we're starting to get to that point where we're just starting to see some of these robots and the evolutions of them. I don't think that there was anything like majorly controversial in that one. Maybe you could put in an argument for that second semi-final with Corporal Punishment and Disruptor. But again, there wasn't a lot to it, and I personally, I don't think any of the robots in that particular heat probably would have won out against Panic Attack in that one, unless something drastically went wrong. Either it went into house robots or some mechanical failure or something like that. I think my biggest annoyance just at the moment is just the lack of consistency. Like you see it in, for example, the Gauntlet, where sometimes there's one of the house robots may push the ramp, which obviously knocks them off. Obviously you've had bricks in front of the ramp, so that's some ones have you could argue have an easier time to get through. Is that a deliberate thing? Because obviously I know in the first Wars, they had to do these things where not all the robots could get through to the actual battle stage because of things, but I don't think there really is anything in this one. So unless there's some conspiracy theorists out there may definitely be. But it was another good battle. And of course, next time out, we're going to do a whole host more of robots and battles and sumoing and all lovely stuff. So until next time, thank you as always for watching. Please do subscribe, turn on notifications, drop the comments below, and of course you can support me on Patreon to get early access, exclusive content, and guaranteed games. But until next time, thank you for watching. My name is Kevin, I am a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek.